Guy was watching a live stream when he realized the host was his girlfriend. He rushed to call his girlfriend, but his girlfriend didn't want to answer. Well, after calling and calling, his girlfriend lied about going to the restroom. Then a man took out a bottle of mysterious liquid. It only takes a few drops to do whatever he wants. Luckily, his girlfriend answered the phone. Mike told his girlfriend to get out of there. Never drink anything. At this point, the professor took Annie's glass. In front of the audience, drops the mysterious liquid. Mike anxiously began to speak incoherently, without making a single point. He was hung up on. He called back again, but then stopped paying attention to him. Sure enough, the professor handed her that water. But just as Annie was about to drink it, suddenly remembered Mike's warning. She still chose to put down the glass. The netizens saw that Annie didn't drink it. They all doubted the authenticity of the live broadcast. Mike didn't care about that. He only wanted Annie to get out of there safely. But in the face of Mike's constant calls instead, Annie just turned her cell phone off. After the professor persuaded Annie to relax her guard, she drank the glass of water. Mike broke down and called the police. He pleaded with the police to save his girlfriend and asked the police to track Annie's location. But just then, Annie felt a wave of vertigo and collapsed on the couch. Mike was just about to share the live stream with the police. Instead, the professor said on the live stream, "This live stream was developed by a top hacker. Even if the police are called, they will never find him. And the website link can only be used once. Once you exit the live broadcast in the middle, you can't get in." Immediately after, the professor made a move on Annie, then set in the live broadcast room. The next content requires a reward of 300,001 to watch. Otherwise, it will be forced to quit. Mike, in front of the screen, completely panicked. In order to confirm his girlfriend's safety, he could only recharge as requested. Soon the number of people online reached 4,500. At this time, a rich man started to reward and let the anchor use Annie's phone to make random calls to see the other party's reaction. It just so happened that he clicked on Mike's number. Mike, in order to be able to call again, he rewarded 100,001 on the live broadcast. He asked the professor to call back the number. He just called. This time, Mike tried to restrain his emotions. He said the girl on the live stream was his girlfriend, pleading with the professor to release her. But the professor didn't believe it at all. He thought it was a fan's prank. Mike had to post the group photo on the live broadcast, but he never expected. Not only did the professor not release her, he would also sell Annie on the air. When this was said, the live broadcast instantly rewarded. Everyone has wanted to see the professor perform. Then the professor stroked Annie's face. Mike was furious, but couldn't do anything about it. Connected to his cell phone hotspot, clutching his computer, he flew to the police station. That's when the professor shared Mike's camera. With Mike showing up, his identity information was soon released. But he didn't care about that. He just wanted to get his girlfriend back.